Hello and welcome to London Property. I'm your host Farnas Fazaipour, and today I'd like to discuss an article that was in the news recently where the government have announced that they'd like to make the home buying and selling process digitalised so that it's faster for consumers and binding earlier on in the transaction. So I'm going to speak London here because that's quite a complicated market with all the leases, head leases, service charges, and according to the same article, 50 different companies could be involved before a transaction closes. Currently, the Land Registry takes an average of 10.5 months before a transaction is recorded. It takes even longer when it's a new street because of a new development. Then they're saying that listings have to be selling ready. So you've got to go to market with the searches, which incidentally expire, and with your management accounts, which it cost about £1,000 to get. So you've got to then get all of those to the listing agents. Then they're talking about estate agents being trained. Well, to be an estate agent, you do not need to be licensed and you don't need to have any qualifications. You don't need to do any training. Anybody with a telephone can be an agent. So we've got a long way to go before it becomes mandatory for all these people to come in already trained. In America, this transaction is actually handled by agents and they have escrow systems, and all of these things happen with the estate agent. So it enables them to push the deals through faster. And finally, they're talking about having the option of early binding contracts. Now, that is probably the best part of this plan. So if people were actually made to commit a sum of money to an escrow account. So we both agree on a transaction. I put down £5,000, you put down £5,000, and whoever pulls out loses that money, will actually focus people a lot more, even though it's not an enormous amount of money, but a lot of the times, people are paying between £5,000 to £10,000 for aborted transactions. So I think with baby steps, going through getting people binding earlier, and then having the estate agents actually be qualified will really improve this experience for the consumer. And then digitizing all the property data and not having it fragmented like it is at the moment. So we'd love to hear from you if you have an opinion about this. And I think this is a conversation we're going to keep on having. So do please get in touch with us and share your experiences and your opinions.